So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'll have some random lifting footage in the background, but the whole topic of this video was inspired by my workout partner. He is pretty much subscribed to everyone, and I've felt this way for a while, and I've always been asking myself, why aren't YouTube videos as helpful as they used to be? And this is going to be my 5th year here on YouTube making videos, and if you have stuck around for those last 5 years, you have seen a shift in the types of content produced. And is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Does that mean the videos are more or less entertaining? That's up to the viewer, but this is just my opinion, and I talked to a subscriber, and hearing the words out of his mouth kind of inspired this video topic right here. And before we delve into this topic, let me say, I have nothing but friends here on YouTube. Everyone that I have ever met has been just the most genuine person. I've had such a good time meeting people and just meeting subscribers, and my 5 years on YouTube has been nothing but positive, and I'm going to try to keep this commentary positive. So let's go ahead and do a little flashback to a few years ago. The videos consisted of short informational topics, just answering questions like how to increase your bench press, how to gain muscle, what should you eat after a workout. You get the idea. And if you have been subscribed for a while, you probably remember those days. And as time has gone on, the types of content being produced has changed for really a couple different reasons, which I can get into later in the video. But to me, this kind of reminds me of the radio. All of the songs kind of sound the same. And whenever I turn it on, I just have it on for a couple minutes, and it's like, well, that sounds exactly like the last song that I just heard. And I kind of see that in YouTube. Everyone has the same general flow in their videos, the same titles, the same thumbnails, and it just feels like it's lacking originality a little bit. And that's really up to the viewers to decide if that is true or not. This is just my opinion. Like I said, feel free to disagree with me down below in the comments and start a little bit of a discussion. And I'm not going to sit on the video and act like I'm perfect, because for a while I started to follow this trend. I started to do what everyone else was doing. And I would try to make my videos 10 minutes long at least, and just put a bunch of filler in there, and you still had that little sliver of informative content while I was lifting weights, but the rest of it was just so much that you had to wade through to get to that point, that base of being helpful. But I think another reason for the content really changing and steering away from being helpful and informative is now YouTube is more of a marketing platform. For one, it's just about getting your name out there, and don't get me wrong, that is not a bad thing to do. That is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to market yourself, but when that just becomes such a large focus, it kind of takes away from creating helpful videos, and it's more about me. And after enough time of watching it, it feels like a reality show. And I think a good example of this is back when I first started making videos, probably 2010, 2011, I just did recipe videos, and you didn't even see me on the camera. It sounds weird to say now, like, wow, you didn't see your face on camera, but no, the majority of my videos were just intro, and then you saw my hands on the counter making a recipe video, and that was it, just because, hey, my name is Michael, how are you guys doing? Let's jump right into the recipe. And then right after I was done making the recipe, it was, I'll talk to you later. And that's kind of what YouTube fitness or cooking was to me. Let's get straight to the point. And that's just kind of moved away, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I think it's cool to follow people around from time to time and see what they're up to. But I just feel like there's so much of it now that it's kind of overplayed. And another reason why the content has really shifted away from being helpful, in my opinion, is that the purpose of most videos nowadays are just to get people to go down below in the description and lead them to a site where you can purchase information that is helpful. And when you kind of take that approach, it is moving the incentive away from making content that is actually helping people. It's kind of like, what is the point of putting it in a video when you can sell it on your own website? And I know I have my own cookbook, and I spent 3.5 years making that, and I thought it was reasonably priced, and I was so thankful for all of the supporters that purchased it. But since I released it, I always tried to remember that, okay, the reason I got on YouTube was to help people. I need to keep posting recipe videos. I need to keep doing what I was doing that got me to this point. And there might be a few other things that I am missing here, but this is just my opinion. And when you combine all of it together, I think in general, it will lead to videos that are less helpful. And like I said at the start, this isn't a knock on anyone. I'm not singling anyone out. I'm subscribed to so many channels. I can't even watch all of the videos. But when I see the videos pop up in my sub box, it kind of is like, well, isn't that the exact same as the one below it? and maybe this is just me swinging a bat in the dark trying to hit a ball, and no one else will agree with me, but I thought it would be an interesting video, and I would love to hear what you guys think. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I thank you for the support. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like, and I will talk to you next video.